am Abby.
And I'm Amy.
And this is the AA Meeting. The podcast. We still haven't figured out like a nice transition from meeting.
Yeah, into...
Yeah.
It's just like a heavy breathing.
I feel like it should be the other way around maybe.
Heavy breathing first?
No, well, we kind of are heavy breathing after the dance trope. True. But like, I think that maybe it should be, hey guys, this is the AA meeting. I'm Abby and I'm Amy. How are you today, Amy?
That's true. Yeah, I do feel that. Yeah, and you know what? That part stresses me out every week.
Yeah, because I'm like, who's going to talk first?
Yeah, we get like halfway through the ing and I'm like, I got nothing. I'm blank. I got nothing.
I either wait or I say, welcome to, and I say the episode number.
Yeah.
But maybe let's try it the other way around. Let's see how it flows.
All right.
Ready? Uh-huh. So should we be like, welcome to the AA meeting. I'm Abby and I'm Amy.
Yeah. Are we all both saying welcome to
the AA? Yeah, I reckon.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
here we go.
Are you ready, guys? Here we go. Welcome to the AA meeting. Hey guys, I'm Abby.
And I'm Amy.
Yeah, this is the
No,
AA.
I didn't like it.
Because after the flow of the names, we need the title.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah, it sucks for you guys.
Yeah, whatever. Well, they've dealt with it for 74 episodes.
That's true. We're sitting here having our coffee this morning. Miss Abby bought me a coffee because if you missed last week's episode, I won a special game.
What's the game again?
The Make This Noise game.
Make This Noise game, yeah. Oh, no, the What's This Noise?
What's This Noise? Sorry, yeah, not Make This Noise. Yeah, but we're happy to be here.
Yeah, so stayed true to the bet. Bought Amy a coffee this morning.
God bless.
And cheers. Let's do a little tin. Cheers. And a sip with you guys. You know what Emma Chamberlain does every single week at the start of her episode? She goes, hey guys, like today my drink of the day is, and then like say, because she has a coffee company, but she's like, oh, I've got the Chamberlain coffee cold brew with a bit of blah, blah, blah. Maybe let's do like a little drink haul. What have you got?
This is an iced long black from Macca's.
From Macca's, nice.
What have you got?
This is a iced almond milk latte, I guess. Yeah, I made it myself.
Lovely. Instant or pod or?
From a pod.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Lovely work. I know Happy Hour with Lucy and Nikki do that every week, but they have a cocktail every week.
Yeah.
And they announce their
drink of the day.
It's kind of a good idea.
It is a good idea.
But like some weeks we're going to be like, I'm having water. What are you having?
Yeah, literally.
Water. Anyway.
Welcome back. How's your week been?
Yeah, good chat. Oh, you're talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were doing a thing where we asked them.
We asked them. No.
It was so funny.
No, I was asking you.
We haven't rolled the intro yet, so you got to just steady on a little bit.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was asking you guys then, not Amy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, sounds cool.
That sounds cool.
Good.
Sounds like a good week. Well, maybe let's roll the intro and then we can talk about ourselves because that's why you guys came here.
Exactly. That's why we came here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's roll the intro.
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lil Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.
Abby, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. I had my first show back since the broken foot.
Very good. For our new listeners, do you want to explain that whole debacle and like what show you're talking about, or
Like I don't really want to, but sure. I just don't want to relive it. I broke my foot doing the dancing because I am a dancer for my job, and I dance on a boat in Sydney, which is really fun. It's full like professional show and everything. I don't want people to think that it's like a stripping gig or something.
Yeah, you're like,
but no, it's
just out on your tinny. Like.
I'm like, there goes my shirt up over my head. So a life vest on. No, so yeah, I that's one of my jobs, and I broke my foot doing the dancing. But I'm almost fully recovered. I had my first show back. It was really fun. I'm super sore though. I should have done like a cool down. Yeah, or at least something yesterday. I just didn't do anything yesterday. I needed a rest day.
Yeah, that's the issue when you lay perfectly still like a... I was going to say something.
Like a carrot.
Yes, like a carrot.
Yeah. No, I should have gotten up and done something, but I'm going to do things today, so hopefully that'll get rid of my
you'll be
soreness.
right.
What about you?
Not much to report this week. We went to Vivid because we are basic white girls, aren't we?
Well, you have to see it at least once.
You do. And, like,
Yeah.
people talk smack about it, but, like, it's been cancelled for the last, like, 3 years. As if you weren't going to go and just, like, check it out a little bit.
Just have a geeze. And it was actually, like, good this year.
Yeah.
I feel like people say it's shit, but they don't actually go to the right places.
I agree. But we were saying, because we went on Tuesday night, which 1, wasn't that cold, and 2, wasn't that busy. So maybe we had a better experience than the rest of Sydney.
Yeah, maybe.
But I remember, didn't it only used to be, like, Darling Harbour and the Botanical
I
Gardens?
don't even think it was Darling Harbour. It was only ever Circular Quay
Circular Quay.
and, like, the Botanical Gardens and then, like, some things in Martin Place.
Yeah.
Whereas this year, it was literally the whole of Sydney.
Yeah.
And thank God for TikTok because that's how I figured out where things were.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that one in the... Abby took us to this one in, like, an abandoned train tunnel.
Yeah.
thing. That was so cool.
So weird. Abby took us into this, like, abandoned train tunnel.
But it was this, like, vivid installation. It was so
It was like
cool.
this laser light show, and then like the whole of Darling Harbour had this big water show, and
It was
like
a live DJ at that train one.
yeah, like it was just really cool. So if you missed it, sucks for you because Vivid's over now.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Next year. You'll have to go next year.
I saw this thing on TikTok, and I thought that we should discuss it. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Is that odd days, or are those the even days of the week?
Well, I have my answer. Do you have yours?
Well, I'm not sure because to me, Wednesday. Okay, so I think that they are. They're the odd days,
Correct.
but Wednesday gives off an even day vibe, kind of like 5
Yeah.
gives off an even day vibe, even though it's odd. Sorry, not day number. Even though it's odd, but 2 5s together are a 10, which is an even. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to say. It's like, you know how a lot of people, like, won't have the volume on an odd number or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm like that. It has to be an even number or a 5. Or a 5 is fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a 25.
Wednesday is the
volume.
5 of the
Yeah,
week.
Wednesday's the 5 of the week. So I feel like it goes 1, 1.
Tuesday is a 2.
Tuesday's a 2. Wednesday's 5.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday doesn't give me even vibe, so I kind of get a 7 vibe.
Really? No, I'm getting 4s.
I'm getting 7s.
Okay.
And then Friday is a 9 for me.
Yeah, I feel nice.
Saturday's 10. Sunday is kind of just like doesn't count.
I'd give Saturday an 8,
Right.
I think. And I think Sunday's a 10. Even though it should be an odd number, I think that Sunday is an even number.
I think that too. I think the weekend is even numbers. Anyway, that's something to think about, guys.
It is something to ponder this
Yeah.
week. As soon as you said it, I was like, they're odd numbers. They have to be.
They have to be.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday are odd numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just don't get even vibes for Thursday.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Riveting stuff on
Yeah.
the podcast this week.
So we've been talking a lot the past couple episodes about red flags, green flags, beige flags. We kind of always talk about things to look out for,
Yeah.
whether they're good or bad or boring or whatever. Anyway, Unfiltered, which is Zane and Heath's podcast, they did a segment called Red or Green Flag.
Yeah.
And basically just asked a bunch of questions, and you have to say if it's a red or a green flag.
Right.
So they're kind of questions that can be taken either way.
I see.
Not like he has a permanent booger. Obviously that's a red flag. But like questions like that can be either way.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to start with one?
Yeah, I'll start. They
Yeah.
used this one as an example. So I'm just going to use it to kickstart for us. Having the boy, so if we're girls and we're like talking to the boy or whatever, and he has a girl best friend
Okay.
that he talks about all the time, that he's really close to, but like swears that there's nothing going on or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
They're like really good family friends.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm a bit I'm at a bit of a loss for this one. I think it's very case by case. Because like if like it's gonna be an issue or not based on him. You know what I mean? And like I don't want to sound hypocritical because like one of my best friends is a boy, and like I've been in situations where the people I've been seeing haven't been comfortable with that, and so like I get it. I think, can I say yellow flag?
Yeah, you can do
It's
yellow
like-
flag.
It's like be aware of this. It's not a red flag. It's not a no. It's not a green flag. But it's like just keep an eye on that situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
What do you reckon?
Well, like what you said, I think it depends on the like situation. But I think it's a red flag if it's their ride or die best friend.
Yeah.
So like, for example, if you were a boy and you're like my ride or die best friend, then I think that would be a red flag.
Yeah.
But if it's like I have other friends and one of them happens to be a boy, but they're still in my like core group, then like that's okay. That's a green flag.
Yeah. I do think though, if there's like ever been, I don't care if you were 8 years old, like if there has ever been anything there, then that's a red flag. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, even like a crush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a red flag from either end.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Next. I'm going to throw it back to something we did last week. Or last week? I don't know, recently. Hooks a carabiner to his jeans and hangs his wallet from it.
His wallet or keys?
Same. No, not his wallet. Oh, his keys.
His keys. It's a tough one because like Vinny Hacker does that now.
And that's a green flag.
And that's a green flag when he does it.
Yeah.
Because he's probably got like a freaking Lamborghini key hanging off it, which is a green flag.
Yeah.
But it's like if it's old mate Daryl, that's a red flag. Like redneck Daryl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think similar to the last one, very dependent on
the situation. But I'm gonna say overall red flag.
Yeah. Depends on the person the keys are hanging from.
Yeah. And depends on what the key is.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to see your Kia
Yeah.
keys
Yeah, fair.
like jiggling around.
Yeah, it depends on the vibe. Like if they dress that way, then like it's fine. If they like, I don't know.
No, imagine it's one of those carabiner ones that extend.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Like the keys was like, and then and then you pull it a bit and it let goes and it goes, and it like slingshots back in.
Or the the cord, like the coil.
Or the
one.
coiled ones, yeah.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag. Okay, we've talked about this in the past, but their only platform of like messaging you is Snapchat. Like you have them on Instagram and you have them on like their phone number and stuff like that, but they only snap you.
Like we're talking, yeah, okay. Strictly, do you mean like if I were to message them on something else, they would reply on Snapchat?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, then that's a red flag.
Yeah, okay. No, actually, let's do like if you message them on text, but they have your number, they're kind of like, oh, new phone, who dis?
Yeah, red flag.
Yeah, red flag, right?
Yeah.
But I have said in the past that I only use Snapchat to message because I have problems with my iMessage. But still, if they only message you on Snap and you have them on other things, that's a red flag.
That is a red flag.
Yeah.
Okay. He gets drunk every weekend. He doesn't do anything silly. He doesn't embarrass himself. But he gets drunk every weekend.
Is he like at home getting drunk or like out with the boys?
He's always with friends. But the boys go out every weekend and get drunk. Red or green flag?
Look, that is a red flag for me.
Is it?
Yeah, even though like I am a party girl at heart, I like someone who takes care of themselves. And I'm not saying that partying you don't take care of yourself if you party. But like, have a weekend where you like watch movies or like just like clean up the house a little bit or things like that. I don't think that you need to go out every single weekend and blow all your money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think if they like physically cannot take a week off and it like freaks me out to then stay at home, then that's a red flag. But like if they're just out having fun, it just so happens that the boys go out every weekend. Like I don't think that that's a red flag. I think that that's fine. You know
Let's try and do some green ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. They own some kind of like reptile. Okay.
Okay.
It could be a snake.
Uh-huh.
Snakes are reptiles, right?
Yeah.
It could be a goanna. Let's add a spider in there.
Oh, okay. It was a spider, that's a red flag.
But it shows that they can take care of an animal.
Yeah. No, but look, if they had a dog, green flag.
Yeah.
If they have something that's going to suffocate me in my sleep, probably a red flag. You know that spiders size you up while you sleep? Have you seen stuff about this?
No, that's snakes.
Snakes, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Spiders. I was trying to say snakes. Isn't that terrifying?
Yeah, I remember this thing from years ago. You probably like heard it. But this one chick had a pet snake and she loved it and it loved her. And she would sleep next to it and she would think that it was doing some weird cuddling maneuver where it would like not spoon her but like, you know, lie up next to her. And turns out that it was actually like measuring itself to see if it was big enough to eat her.
Yeah, isn't that terrifying? Absolutely not. No, reptile is a red flag for me.
I think so too. Reptiles are red flag. Even if it's a skink, you know, those tiny little, those little black lizards. I think
get a fish.
Crazy reptile man, like crazy snake man. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, not
no. Yeah, get a fish, get a mouse for crying out loud. Get a fucking what are those things called? Guinea pig.
Actually, you know what I would accept? An axolotl.
What's that?
One of those little. They look like tiny little white dragons. I'll show you. These things.
Oh, that's fucking cute.
Right?
Is that in water?
I think they can swim or live on land. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Yeah, I'd accept an axolotl. But like I'd prefer if you just had a dog.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, red or green flag. His favourite drink is a guava cruiser.
Oh. Okay, the cruiser part is a green flag, but the flavour I'm having trouble with because I have a bad experience with guava.
Right. If it was watermelon cruiser, you'd be all for it?
Oh, yeah, that'd be a green.
Okay. But guava cruiser, you're drawing the line.
I'm going to have to do a yellow with the guava one.
Right, okay.
What about you? I think you like guava, do you?
I love it. Yeah, green flag. But like I'm talking, he goes up to the bar and he orders a guava cruiser.
Oh, cool.
I still think green flag because like own it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you don't like beer, me neither. Get me one while you're up there. Cheers.
He has no social media.
Red flag. I get the whole... no, actually, I don't. The people who are like, I'm too good for social media, I don't need that. Like, no, it's 2022.
Okay, but say he's older than you, so he's in a generation where they didn't grow up with social media. I'm not saying that he's 40. Maybe he's like 28.
Yeah, I mean, Instagram became a thing when we were in year 6.
Yeah.
So 10 years older than us, he probably didn't have that as a kid.
Because I think like it can be nice when when they don't care for social media. And like they don't have Snapchat, they don't need Instagram. Like maybe they have TikTok to watch some funny videos and they maybe have like a Facebook, but like no Snap or Insta.
Right.
I think if they're older, it's a green flag. But if they're our age, then they're just like hiding something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if they're like Gen Z, then they're,
Yeah. Yeah, but like I personally like social people, you know what I mean? I think because like I'm sometimes a little bit reserved, so I prefer to be with people who are like more out there than I am, you know what I mean? And like he's probably not if he doesn't have social media, you know what I mean?
right. Or maybe he's so out there that he's just too busy for social media.
Well, then that would be a green flag.
Yeah.
He starfishes when he sleeps. Full starfish. There's no room for you there.
That would be okay if I slept in a little ball, but because I like to lie on my tummy flat, like a carrot, I guess. I'm going to say that's a yellow flag because I could just put my feet over his feet of the starfish. Yellow for me. About for you.
Yellow. Like, it's not a deal breaker, but it's just a pain in the ass. Because I also starfish, you know, so we probably need like separate
You do
beds.
somersaults.
I do.
Okay, on the same like vein, what about he steals all the blankets?
Oh, that just frustrates me. I mean, usually they don't know that they're doing it. So, like, yellow flag. If he knows he's doing it, red flag.
Yeah, no, I just think that's a red flag.
Really?
Even when you reach over and pull them back, you wake up shivering because they're gone again. No, let's make it that he does it in his sleep. So, like, not he's just, asleep and rolling over. It's like he sits up, he's sleep talking, he rips them off you and goes like, fuck you, and flips you off and then rolls over.
That's
a red flag.
Because that means he's dreaming angry things and that's going to manifest in his
What about if
life.
he's a sleepwalker?
That's kind of funny. That's green flag. Just because I'd love to like follow him around and like see what he does.
Yeah, but it's like babysitting because you got to make sure they don't go outside or don't get hit by a car or don't turn the stove on. You got to like walk around with them.
Yeah, that's true. But remember that girl on TikTok that would like eat dairy so that she'd sleepwalk, and then her boyfriend would just sit there pissing his pants every night.
He'd like sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
So that when she was walking around, he could still watch her.
That's sweet.
That is sweet. She's cooked.
She's so
funny.
Like, what's she dreaming about?
I don't know. And she just like, flips off random people and then like she farts and she's like scared by it, or like she says the most random stuff like,
so funny.
Pass me the blender. Oh, she's so weird.
She's so funny.
It's hilarious though.
I don't think that sleepwalking is a red flag. I think it's a dull green flag.
Right. Okay.
He has an Android.
That's a red flag.
Is it? Just straight out?
Yeah, just like grow up and buy an Apple phone.
Okay.
Or a Google phone. A Google phone's better than an Android.
Isn't it kind of similar to the social media thing though? You know what I mean?
No, because I feel like people with Androids are the kind of people who are like, I refuse to be like influenced by modern day like technology and social media, and I'm gonna steer away from the grain and, you know, fuck up.
Fuck up.
Grow up and get over yourself. That's what I meant to say, but the F word came out.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I know. It just slips out sometimes. But yeah, grow up, get over yourself, buy an Apple phone.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got probably one more. He's from Brisbane. Doesn't live there anymore, but he's from Brisbane.
Does he love it?
All boys school in Brisbane, and he goes home regularly. Yeah.
Oh, that's a red flag. Just an all boys school in Brisbane.
Yeah.
That's a total red flag. It's just gross. Sorry if that's like your demographic, but like, I just can't.
Yeah. And they're like all boys schools up there. All boys and all girls schools.
Pretty much. There's only like, I don't know, one or two co-eds.
Yeah, I find that crazy. Even in Sydney, like all boys and all girls is pretty common. And that just seems like such a far-fetched idea to me. Like, I can't imagine going to an all-girls school. Not that I spoke to boys when I was at school, but you know what I mean? Just like knowing they were around was fine.
Yeah, I feel like girls who went to an all-girls school kind of went boy crazy because they were never around them.
Yeah. Sorry if you're listening and you're like,
no, we're just like calling them out and they're like, that is true. But like, we're speaking the truth.
Everyone I've met who went to an all-girls school, yes, went through a stage where they were just like obsessed with boys.
Yeah.
I wonder if that happened to boys at all boys schools. Did they go through a stage where they were just obsessed with girls?
They must have.
I'll have to ask one. Do you know anyone?
Testosterone would have been crazy.
Yeah. Do you know anyone that went to an all boys school?
Yeah, I know a few. But actually, they're like normal.
Oh. Yeah, see, I feel like...
Wait, I feel like for boys, maybe they're normal because in a co-ed, they're like trying to impress the girls and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then with just an all-boys school, they just kind of get on with it.
Actually, I do know a few, and I think that they're all...
Normal.
Normal.
So it's just women.
Yeah.
When you find out that you're the problem. Okay. He's a A high school PE teacher.
Nah, but if he's good looking, that's a green flag, isn't it? Because, like, didn't you have a crush on your PE teachers?
Oh, yeah. But also, don't you think, like, male PE teachers are kind of like, were they ever, like, pervy?
Well,
Can I
remember
say that word?
I guess so. Remember I've told the story about how there was a teacher at my school that got a student pregnant, but she left, so he didn't get fired and whatever. He was a PE teacher. So, yeah, I get that. But, like, also I had a crush on my year 6 PE teacher, so, you know what I mean?
Oh, so did I.
So I feel like you can go either way. But if it's, like, someone that you're looking to date and he's a high school PE teacher, I think that would be a green flag, you know? Because, like, you're not going to be looking...
You're not in high school in this point?
No, I'm
okay.
me.
Okay, you're you.
And he's, like around our
Yeah,
age.
but now you think about it, like, all those girls at that school have a crush on him. And I know that they're, like...
Yeah, so they're all
They're,
jealous
like,
of
8
me.
years younger. But, like, no, they might try things.
Yeah.
You
well,
know?
okay, it's a different kind of red flag if he's the kind of person that would go for a 16-year-old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Okay, I've got one more.
Mm-hmm.
He does really hard drugs. Not just socially, not, like, for fun. I mean, just for fun, not on the weekend. It'll be, like...
Oh, he does like and, like, meth.
At a festival, yeah.
He does meth at a festival.
Yep.
Holy shit. That's a fucking red flag.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Could you imagine they're just like, oh yeah, I just gotta go smoke this, and then someone's like, oh, weed, and he's like, no, meth.
What's the hardest drug that people do at festivals? I know I'm not really asking the right person. But I'm just intrigued.
There could be some meth heads.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Surely they exist.
I feel like the pills, ecstasy or like, I don't know if things like that are the same. I know they all have different names.
Yeah, I don't know.
I might blurt some of those names out, but like,
Speaking of festivals, guys, next week, exciting news, is going to be a festival episode. So if you're listening to this, I'll put some stories up and whatever too. But can you please send us some of your, like, craziest festival experiences, festival related sticky dates? Like, you know how, like, sometimes you meet someone at a festival and you fall in love for 3 days, like that sort of thing.
Yeah. Or even like some festival tips that you guys do, because we're going to be sharing some of our festival tips and
like how to sneak alcohol in, things like that.
Yeah, like just how to do a festival right without dying and without getting, like, I don't know, in trouble or anything. Yeah.
Send in whatever you've got festival related, and we'll talk about it next week.
Okay, so this next segment we're doing is from Hot Ones on YouTube, the series where they interview celebs and they eat the hot wings and whatever. They do a segment of like an Instagram deep dive. It's basically explain this photo. And so I'm going to go through Amy's dark side of her Instagram, and she's going to explain the photo to all of us here.
I'm a bit nervous. Abby also has access to my archived photos.
Yeah, so we're going to go through the archive for sure. Let's start strong with just like with this one here.
Yeah. Oh, God. When was that posted, did it say?
That was posted in 2015.
2015. I was 15 years old in that photo.
Yeah.
No 15-year-old should be posting bikini photos, okay? That should be illegal, for starters. 2, it's not even that flattering. I remember I didn't even know it was getting taken.
Oh, so it was really candid.
It was genuinely candid.
Yeah.
I think Libby took it for me, my cousin. I don't really remember.
How about the effect on it?
Yeah, wow. What was that called?
Wittogram.
Yeah, okay,
yeah. When you didn't want the border, so you just put the photo there. And so you just got a bigger coochie there.
Yeah.
Double coochie.
Double cooched up.
On a Tuesday.
That's awful.
I think you look great, but it's just the classic on the towel bikini pic. Simple Gold Coast girl.
Literally.
What about this one?
Oh my God.
This is cute.
It was my 18th birthday.
Oh.
I look about 12. we went out for dinner and then I had my first clubbing experience. I went to Betty for the first time that night.
No way.
Yeah.
Can I include some of these? I don't have to include them all. And the classic Cook Eye fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all Cook Eye actually.
Even the shoes?
Oh, no, I think that they were something else, but.
Okay. We'll only do a couple more.
Okay, I'm struggling. Oh, God, I knew it was coming. So this is what I thought that I was going to be.
Tumblr.
Yeah. I was obsessed with, you know who Summer McKean is, the YouTuber?
No.
I was obsessed with her and she had a photo just like this.
Right, so if you're listening, it's like a pic of her chins in it and it's just of her chest, but she's wearing a T-shirt and it's like tied up and the T-shirt says heartless.
Yeah, because and I've got like cool little necklaces on.
Yeah.
Wow, look at her go. Yeah, it's literally just a photo of my tits, really, isn't it?
But you can't see them.
No,
so it's not like risque, but
not
it's
a
like
risky photo.
it's like a I'm surprised that there's no like edit around it.
Yeah, I remember being like, wow, people are gonna think I'm really cool for posting this.
All right, let's do this one here.
Splendor 2018. I'm wearing my red mesh bodysuit.
Yep, the uniform.
The uniform. That also became my audition bodysuit for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't want to get myself cancelled, but I think that the little fun thing I'm doing on my face could be considered cultural appropriation. So, like,
But everyone did it then.
Yeah.
Like, for Coachella and stuff, people did dots on their
Yeah.
face.
I saw that on, like, Pinterest or something. Thought
Yeah.
it was really cool. But, like, now I look at it and I go, I actually don't think that that's okay. Yeah, this was my, like, I don't have a third outfit. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think it's cute though.
Oh, thanks.
Let's do two more.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do two more. This one here, I'm going to put something over my face because I look terrible. I can't believe you posted this.
I just really wanted to post a photo of my birthday. But this was after we went out.
This was after the night out. So we look weathered.
And it wasn't a great... I mean, like, I have fun, but we went to Home Bar because it was the only place we could go where people could get in for free.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm pretty sure there was some drama, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a fight, I remember.
But I remember they gave me a balloon and I was really excited about that.
Yeah. But this was definitely at like 4 a.m.
It was, yeah. Yeah, I'm really sorry that I put you through that.
Why did you post it?
I don't know.
It's not even in your archive. It's literally...
Yeah, it's still there. I don't know. I never stalked myself, but now that you're saying it, yeah, you're right. That probably
like,
needs to go.
you look fine in it, so that's why you posted it. But Yaz and I are weathered. We are like... I mean, Yaz looks great, but like, we're shiny. We've been sweating.
No, I'm saying it's, yeah, look. I don't know. I just remember because I posted something for my 18th and I felt like I should post
Something for your
my
19th, just so people know it's your birthday.
Yeah.
All right, last one. This is a cute pic.
Thanks. This was the night. My hair looks really dark there, doesn't it?
It does. Hey, well, that was that's the beginning, but like first year full time. I feel like
so
you only
I never
got
dyed it before.
dyed hair in the next year. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this was the night I went to Burleigh Pav with my mum and her friends, and so they were like buying drinks and I was plastered. I remember I FaceTimed you and I was like, we have to go out. And it ended up being a big night.
I know. And I remember I was lying on my bed. I was like, no, can't do it. And you were like, we just have to. Anyway, and then like I'm a sucker for a night out. So I just got ready and then we went to Betty.
Actually, wasn't that the night, we've talked about it on here before, Weird Kick-Ons?
Oh,
That was that night, wasn't it?
That's the weird kick-ons.
That episode was ages ago, so God knows. But if you guys know, then you're a real OG.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. All right. Are we done? Because I'm feeling stressy.
Yeah, let's finish there. That's kind of fun.
In a few weeks, we're going to do Abby's because I deserve revenge for that.
Oh, gosh. Okay, let's move on.
Actually, while we're here, I'm archiving that photo from my 19th. Sticky dates?
Sticky dates. We've got one.
Oh,
One
night.
I was taking a walk along the
river.
Okay, we have one. We're gonna keep it a non.
Okay.
It's a bit of a long one, so buckle your seatbelts, guys.
Consider me buckled.
Okay. Hey, so sticky date. This happened over the last month or so. I'm 18F, so female, and he's 22 male. Okay. It's this guy from footy club. Okay. We kind of started talking after a mystery bus trip for footy/netball. A few weeks go by. We see each other when we're out and have a chat. He comes back to mine one night and we didn't sleep together. He left and came back to spend the day with me. He stays over a few more times over the next 2 weeks. We snap all the time and we talk when we see each other at footy. He kind of stopped snapping me on a Friday. Our footy club had an op shop wedding on the Saturday. Okay, like that's so random.
That is so random.
Turns out he was the groom and he never told me. We didn't find out about the bride until the hen's party. It ended up being my friend, who's 18 and a female as well, who I thought that I was close with. I was actually a bridesmaid.
So confused.
Yeah, I know, right? So I had to stand up at the wedding in front of our footy club. They kissed and yada, yada, yada for the wedding, and that was that. They had their first dance, and then everyone was like doing their thing. So I don't understand the wedding in the first place.
Yeah, okay, this is where my confusion is coming from.
It's not real, right? It's just a...
No, I don't think so. But, like, she seems offended that her friend didn't tell her that she was the bride. So how does it... Is it random or is it, like...
Yeah, is it, like, drawn from a hat or, like, did the groom pick the bride?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Said friend who was the bride talks to me and says, oh, do you, like, have a guy? And I respond with, yeah, actually, I'm kind of a thing with the groom.
T.
Okay.
Imagine at your wedding, like your real wedding, if that happened. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing your fiance/now husband.
Yeah, imagine she's like, do you have a +1? He's like, yeah, well, I wanted to invite the groom, but he's taken. She apologizes and says that she didn't know and then proceeds to kiss him and dance on him.
Okay, see, they're kissing though. That's why I'm really confusion.
I don't know.
Like, what's this?
She told a mutual friend of mine that she didn't care about me or that I was supposedly a thing with the groom. They both ignored me all night and she ended up going back to his that night. She swore to me that nothing happened, but I don't believe her. Anyway, I messaged him saying that I actually really liked him and spending time with him, and the wedding showed me how much So it must have shown her how much she really liked him. His response was, yeah, this is in quotes, yeah, if you felt you needed to say that, it's all good. Okay, so he's a bit of a dick. And then he left me on open. We haven't talked since. I see him at the footy every week, and he looks straight through me. Everyone's telling me I'm better off and can do so much better, but sometimes I don't want to do better. End of story.
Oh my God. Is it a small country town? Is it one of these small country town little things? Like, I mean,
she's on
wedding
private, so
thing.
I can't stalk. So I don't know.
Because I just feel like it would make a lot more sense if we understood
The
what
wedding.
this wedding is. Is it a standard footy club thing? You and I are not footy club members, are we? So
I don't get it. Op shop wedding. So it must be like not a fundraiser, but just a thing that the footy club does where they all have to come in something that they've worn from an op shop, and they must either be given a role in the wedding.
yeah.
Because she said she was bridesmaid. So they must be given a role in the wedding.
Yeah, it must be random. Or did she know that she was the bridesmaid? Or, you know, I don't understand this.
Yeah. It must be, let's just say it was random.
Okay. Oh, guys, I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really care enough anymore.
I'm really sorry, though, because he sounds like an asshole. And if he did have a hand in choosing who his bride was going to be, that's shit. But also, like, they were kissing. Like, if it's a mock wedding, I don't think that you really have to kiss the bride, do you?
I guess on the you may kiss the bride, you can do a peck if you're not seeing anyone else, obviously. Yeah. But, like, I don't know.
Can you, anonymous person, can you please...
Just tell us if you were given the roles or if you chose them.
Yeah, lots of questions about that one. But I'm really sorry about that, and he doesn't sound like a good egg, so I reckon get out of there.
Yeah, but like what she said is fair. She's like, I know I deserve better, but sometimes I don't want better.
Oh, oath.
Yeah, that's
we've all
fine.
been there.
Sometimes you want some fun. Sometimes you want to get your heart broken.
Yeah.
But that would not be our advice.
No,
No.
it wouldn't.
Anyway.
And apparently he's fake married now, so you should probably back
Yeah,
off.
like you should look into that and see if it's real. You know, because I feel like a lot of people are married and they don't even know it.
Yeah. I don't know where we're going now.
No, like from Phoebe and Friends,
Oh, yeah.
you know? Wait, she knows she's married.
Yeah, but no one else knows.
Yeah. You know, like I feel like people, well, later on in Friends, Phoebe is talking about like, oh, when you get married in Vegas, like it doesn't count. It's not a real wedding.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, it is. And then she kind of goes, oh, but like doesn't explain, but like
Yeah.
just means that she's married to a couple of people.
God love it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Shit we don't understand.
Yeah, we don't understand.
Okay, today I'm guessing this one was sent in by Morgan, so thanks, Morgan. Noise cancelling headphones.
Yeah.
What's that about?
I don't really know.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
I have a pair and they are great. I have a Bose pair, not to flex on you all or anything. But yeah, how do they work? Okay, good luck, Ames.
Is it really hard?
Yeah. Well, like I wouldn't. Well, like you, I don't know. Like sometimes I say I would have no idea and then you just guess it completely right.
Well, first I just have a question to ask. Am I making this up, or can you turn the noise cancelling on and off?
No, you can turn it on and off.
Is that relevant for this? Or it doesn't really matter?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Because, like, my first guess makes no sense for the being able to turn it off thing. But, like, is it something to do with whatever kind of padding is in there? It's just, like, really compact.
Like suction.
Yeah. It's just, like, really thick so the sound waves can't get through.
Or like soundproof.
Yeah.
I
have no idea. I actually thought it was your week to guess shit we don't understand, so I haven't even thought about it. Is it... Okay, so realistically, here's my ear, here's the headphone, here are the sound waves. Why can't they get through? Now, it's not noise blocking, it's noise cancelling, which leads me to believe that it's not just like deflecting them, it's absorbing them and then cancelling them.
Okay.
Am I on the right track?
You're on the right track.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on the right track.
Okay. So the sound wave comes into the headphone. Maybe there's like a little room in there. It traps them in a little room until it fizzles out. Like it can't get through the next bit, the next wall.
Not like a wall or a room type thing. Wait, can we just backtrack a little? So you're saying that it goes in, but we're just missing like one thing of how it goes in. How does the sound go into the actual like headphones to then be like cancelled out, as you're saying? Like what's something in the headphones? No, like okay, I'll give you a clue. We use them for the podcast.
Pop filters.
Close.
Microphones.
Yeah, okay. So a microphone captures the targeted ambient sounds.
Oh.
Okay, that's what it's saying.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, that's the first sentence.
Okay, so there are little microphones,
I guess.
in there.
Yeah.
That absorb the
ambient sound, so like the background noise or whatever.
Yeah. And then what does it do with it though?
Then think like, once it absorbs it, how's it going to get rid of it?
All I'm thinking of, you know those TikToks where it's like the tap's on and it's like, can you turn the tap off? And then they're like, I live in Brisbane. You know what I mean? That's what
Oh yeah, like turn
the tap off.
sensually turning it off.
I don't know. Somehow it's just maybe there's like cushioning in there and it's just absorbing it.
Not absorbing it, but like.
But
What's like that?
it's like fighting it. It's like blocking it. It's like
You did say the word starts with a C.
cancelling it.
Kind of. Do you want me to just read you that sentence and we'll
Yes,
go on
please.
from there?
Oh my gosh, there's more.
Yeah. Okay. It says, and a small amplifier generates sound waves that are exactly out of phase with the undesired sounds.
What?
Okay.
So it's like making some other waves to cancel out these waves.
Yes.
But
So that's what we've
neutral.
got. That's what we've got going on. Brings it to neutral. And there's just one little thing at the end to tack on.
Maybe they used those waves in the whatever you're listening to. They just like join in the party.
They're like singing and they're like, la, 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 la. Now just think of like a summary sentence.
Okay. Sound wave comes in to microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Amplifier makes other sound waves to calm down these sound waves.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're both just chilling in there calmly. Now that this has happened, the noise has been cancelled and you can't hear it.
Okay, that's a great. Let's
that
just
the right idea?
use that
Okay.
instead of this one. This one says like, I just don't think it's relevant because you basically guessed it, but it just says when the sound pressure of the noise wave is high, the cancelling wave is low. So it's kind of like summarizing the sentence before of how they're
Right.
equaling it out. And then the opposite sound waves collide and are eliminated.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just eat
So it's
each
just
other.
like a summary sentence of the one
Right.
before. Yeah. So like, it's weird, isn't it?
It is weird. It's one of those ones that like it's kind of like Wi-Fi. Like once you guess that, now you're like, okay, but what's this amplifier thing? How does that work?
Yeah,
does it know?
it's like you got to go deeper, but
Yeah.
there's just no way that we could go any deeper
No,
than that.
that's as deep
So
as I can go.
basically, let's summarize it for our listeners.
Okay. Abby's got noise cancelling earphones on. I'm
Yeah.
over here making a racket.
Yeah,
Her
my headphones pick up the noise with the microphone, and then they're like, "Hey, we don't want Abby to hear that."
yeah.
No.
We're just blocking it out.
Yeah, let's block it out, and let's block it out by doing the complete opposite to your noise. So
Making
if
the
you're
total opposite.
banging a lot of things,
Yeah.
maybe my headphones produce like a deep bass.
Yeah. Or like if I'm like singing opera music,
Yeah,
Then, like,
high frequency.
yeah, your earphones are like singing baritone.
Yeah.
And I'm a sop.
Yeah, and
Bono.
yeah, you're a sop and I'm a Barry,
Yeah.
and we just like we
We
equal each other out, like
yeah.
yin and yang vibes.
Exactly.
And then I just can't hear it.
Yeah. Makes sense to
Gosh,
me.
it's weird, isn't it?
It's bizarre.
All right, question of the podcast.
Question of the podcast.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What would be your perfect first date?
First date.
Yeah, so first date.
Okay. I definitely already have an answer. Like this is something I've thought about before.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you why. Mine would be a picnic.
Mm-hmm.
In like a park or something. And this is why. I get really stressed about the who's paying situation. Like I just don't even want to have that conversation. You know, and like I'll always like try to pay for the full thing myself or like at the very least try and split it or whatever. But I just hate having that conversation.
Even sometimes it's awkward being like, do you want to split it?
Yeah, exactly. Like I just hate that whole thing. Look, I'm breaking out in a rash. Can you see it? So a picnic would be perfect. And like I'm talking like he's already prepared it. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
I don't
so
know.
you tell him I want a picnic.
No, like it's a surprise. Like I don't even know what's coming.
Okay.
Surprise picnic with wine because then you're less nervous.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of alcohol in
Yeah.
there.
So I think surprise picnic at like Centennial Park or something. You know what I mean? Like somewhere with a nice view. I don't know. And then maybe something like an activity or something after that. You know what I mean? Like golf or mini golf or something to like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? What's yours?
Okay, I have two because one of them is like, if you just met this person in the grocery store and they're like, let's go out and do something Friday night. You like know nothing about them, okay? I would find that really daunting. And so I know a lot of people say that like movies aren't good for a first date because you can't talk or get to know them. But I think that that's actually a really good first date for when you actually don't know them, because then you get to just talk to them for 5 minutes before the movie. You get to like sit with them and become comfortable with them there. And then you can like giggle at the movie, looking at each other and whatever. And then if you have good vibes between you, then you can go out to dinner and then discuss things.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah.
My other one is if you know them, maybe like they're through a friend or like you've been talking for a bit, then I think a activity is great, because then you don't have to just sit there and talk about your life and your feelings. You can do the activity and still talk about your life and feelings, also talking about the activity, and preferably an activity with alcohol.
Yeah.
So like putt-putt is great. Like holy moly.
Yeah.
And or even like those arcade games or things like that, and so you can have a drink and whatnot. Yeah.
I was just thinking, you know what I reckon would be a great date? Probably not the first one, but like just a great idea for a date. You go to a bar and you order every cocktail on the menu and you just try them all and see which one you like.
Oh my God, you'd be so hungover.
Yeah, you'd be plastered.
All those alcohols.
Wouldn't that be fun? Because like whenever I go to a bar and I like look at the cocktail menu, I'm like, oh, they all sound good. How fun would it be to just get like a tasting board? Just get like all of them and just...
Yeah, kind of like El Camino when they
rate
have the tasting plate.
Yeah, and you like order them from like what was your favourite to your least favourite, and that's the activity of the night, except you're so drunk that you can't remember how to count to 10.
Oh, you don't even remember what cocktails you had.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. Or you know what might be fun? Like a theme park.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Because then you can talk to each other in the line.
Yeah.
You're like, tell me about your childhood trauma, and then the dude's like, 2 people, and you're like, hang on, and then you like go and like do the ride, and you're like, anyway, you were saying.
Yeah. Yeah, true. What fun. Do you have any others? Maybe not first.
Not for a first, I don't think.
Yeah. There are lots of good ideas out there, aren't there? There are also lots of bad ideas.
There is a lot of bad ideas.
I can attest to that, I think.
I think like a group first date would just be...
That's not a date.
Terrible. No, that's just...
hangout.
Yeah, that's a hangout. You know what? Emma Chamberlain was talking about it on her podcast, but you know how we call it like a gather or a whatever when it's just a kind of a chill. It's not a party, but it's a chill. In LA, they call it a kickback.
A kickback? I like that.
Yeah, but it's cringy, don't you think?
A little bit, but like...
And she was saying like how she's like, oh, I don't like that it's called kickback and whatever. And she's like, I wonder what other places call it. And I'm like, in Australia, we call it a gather.
I think kickback is better than gather.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, hanging out with a bunch of people for your first date is like a gather or a kickback or an orgy.
Depending on where the night takes you.
Depending on who you roll with. Yeah. Anyway.
Thanks so much, guys. I think that's just about all we have, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Don't forget to send in all the stuff about the festival business for next week for a chance to be featured. Like everything, subscribe to everything, rate 5 stars on everything.
Buy our merch.
Yes.
It's getting cold.
Absolutely.
And it's pretty fucking warm, our merch.
Yeah, I wore it this morning.
I literally wear it every single day. Like, and I wear it for nice things. Like I went to Top Gun the other day and I wore the hoodie and I felt really cozy and warm and stylish. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't told me how that is, by the way, but we can talk about it after.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't even need to see the first one because they like kind of basically say it. And they do little flashbacks to the first one. Because I feel like they would have known that a lot of people are going to watch it because of Miles Teller and like all that stuff. And they're not going to watch the old one.
Like the
80s, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's
all we've got.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Bye, besties, and stay sexy.
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lou Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.